Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. Today's matchup, a couple of teams from the state of Louisiana, a battle in the booth to see who gets a leg up. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Louisiana Tech's offense comes onto the field first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Gets it out quickly. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Tulane right back to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. Great job by the back on the option.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
It's complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Makes the catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Swings it out to the flat. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. It's a draw. Just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it behind the line. It's Ware. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rushes on him, and down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Got a man, it's Ware. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tulane right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Holden finds his man on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. He lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Reads it, fires complete. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Got his man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires left, and they can't make the connection on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. Boom. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
So now it's second and long.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Make some noise. Get on your feet. Get loud, Bulldog fans. It's third.
He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Trying to keep this drive alive. Powers through the defender.
That's a risky play call there, fourth and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
That's reeled in. It's where. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pucks it out of the air. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Tulane now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
I think that time offensively, they're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he's got a chance. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He's going to take off. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to make magic on the scramble. Looking for more room. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. On target. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Jennings. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout by the offense. Make sure everybody's locked in. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield very late in the half. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Caught. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
And the Bulldogs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the...
And the sack all the way back in the 5.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism, his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner is stopped. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to push it deep. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Ware. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Running into the open space. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tulane. And the stomping has commenced. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 8 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
To the air on first down. He's got it. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jennings. He's loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Ware. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. Now the toss. There he goes. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun on third down. Oh, he makes the catch. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk.
Breaks into the open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quick shuffle pass. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
First down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking downfield on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Stop was made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when he needed it most.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside.
Louisiana Tech, 13.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And wings it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and the receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jennings. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Third down play from the gun. Here's a heat. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Right on the money. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams